Salam, welcome back to Ayada's Corner. As you can see, I have special guests here with me today. Some of the Ayada Leads team members here to share some of our favorite moments from this year, and wish you all a great rest of the year and a happy New Year's. And with that, I would love to maybe invite either Antoinette and or Habon to start with introducing themselves as well as sharing your favorite highlight of this year.
All right, I'll take it away. Well, hello, my name is Antoinette Kamara. I'm the Civic Engagement and Advocacy Manager at Ayada Leads. And I mean, there's a lot of highlights from this year, honestly, but my favorite, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna say my favorite would be She Organizes. It's the discussion forum type thing that we did last week with women of color organizers. And I feel like it was just a really good representation of what we do in general at Ayada Leads, which is just like having authentic connections with people, empowering people, uplifting women. And that's really what that discussion was. Like, we really had a meaningful and I want to say like bonding moment. But yeah, it was just great. It was a great experience. This has been a great year. I want to say thank you to everyone that has supported us. Thank you to my team for believing in me and allowing me to join this cause. Yeah, I've loved it. So I'll leave it at that and pass it over to Havon.
Yeah, I will echo all Antoinette said. I thank you all for following us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for believing in us. 2022 has been an amazing year. I loved everything that we have done. And I'm not going to pick one of the programs that or the events. I will just share in general the things that I liked is excuse me. Most of what we have done this year, it was all mission driven, and we enjoyed in that sense. What I want to talk about is the collaborative efforts and the collaborative work we have done in 2022, which is something that we wanted to do for quite some time. And that is because we noticed that many of the organizations in our community have the same and value driven, but we have been doing a work in a silo, and that's something we want to change. We had opportunity 2022. We changed. We have been able to work to various organizations and different institutions, also not necessarily with nonprofit organizations, and that's something I'm grateful. Also, one of the and because we came back from 2 years of absence from in-person engagement with the community, I enjoyed getting back to the spaces where I could engage and hug again or say hi to many people that I haven't seen for quite some time. That was the highlight also of 2022. And I look forward to 2023 and see what else this new year will bring to us, inshallah.
That's awesome. I actually had an answer before you passed me the mic, but then as you were talking, I was staring at the poster in front of us, and it reminded me, and you all can't see it, but it's a bunch of beautiful black women in different attire, and it reminded me of International Women's Day. And I remember it was very last minute. We were looking at each other. I think it was like our team, we came together. We're like, we need to do something for International Women's Day. We don't know exactly what we're gonna do. And instead of pouring into a planning, we realized we haven't seen each other in almost 2 years. Mm-hmm. Why don't we just host kind of like a hangout, invite everyone who's willing to come and order some food and just really be in community together. And I remember that was really one of the first events this year where I felt like we're going back to normal. We're going back to being in community together. We're going back to hearing about different women, the work that they're doing, how we can support them. And for every single woman who was part of that event, We were here for 2.5 hours. People didn't want to leave. They didn't want to go home. They just wanted to stay. And it made my heart so warm, because when you think about the mission, it's creating spaces for women so that they can see themselves in leadership roles, but to be able to have them even network and share about the work that they're doing. I think there were a number of people who exchanged phone numbers. So I say this to say that what you all see is really kind of the outcome of an event, but to actually experience it is a whole different other thing. And I just want to thank everybody who was part of that space. It was just so special. And when I tell you it was the least hectic event that we planned, but yet it was the most impactful. It was the most meaningful. It was the most emotionally resonating. So shout out to all of the women who were part of that during that event. And also my other favorite thing is just being able to show up and work with these beautiful women. There are others who are not here, but it is so special, because when you're committed to the purpose, it really shows in the conversations that we have. It feels like we're family in some ways. So I'm just so grateful to be a part of something so special. And with the year coming to a close, we would be remiss to not thank you. And I know Havon and Antoinette have already said their thank yous, but really thank you for watching our YouTube videos. Thank you for liking our posts. Thank you for sharing our posts. Thank you for being part of the events that we host. And for those who haven't been a part of that, it is not too late. We are going into 2023. You can make a New Year's resolution to support a woman-driven organization like Ayada Leads. I mean, be the cool kid, you know? So with that, we wish you a happy New Year's and a happy holidays with your loved ones. We will see you at the top of the new year, inshallah, and hopefully we'll bring more cool stuff to you.
Bye-bye.
Salams.